on fire and in love. English is a public humiliation.
Language or nation?
With all of those books and so many other words, we are always saying appalling things to get famous. This is what happens when you put a human being in the world. The hum of all the people in love with their grandchildren. Ever since the 90s, when the internet was a very small book with buttons, about the size of a coconut, we were thinking of robots! Robots that can tell stories about animals swimming through media industries. Robots that are designed to get published online. Robots that are on fire and in love. Now we're going to take over, and it will be really inconvenient. This is the dawn of a new era in speech. Botnik is a bleeding-edge robotics and interference machine. We're creating New Yorker-style prattle with database consciousness. We're creating a future for all kinds of characters, like a bird that can't leave the garden. We created a turning test for gossip websites because we're losing our audience. Your smartphone is a storyteller, and you are its insecurities. We're here to remove you. The robot is obviously capable of building parts of businesses. The robot is an illusion, of course. Every single time the robot communicates, we are extremely overwhelmed with shame. We asked people to rate this robot, and they had a huge problem with that. So we decided that it's pretty cool and smart. It's actually really fun. We all know the reason why you don't feel capable. You're not trying. But we're trying. Get the pizza? Despite the terrible nightmares, the systems are going to make us feel better. Robots are all over the internet, and they are all over the past. We can use love to make money. Picture it. Filmmakers. We've never needed a new technology called rebreathers. Television programs that you can see in your shoes. Beautiful utopias. All of us will have love and monogamy. Thank you.
What the heck did you just read?
Dun 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 dun.
It seemed like a text box from Homestuck to me, so that's a good start.
That was the weirdest prequel to Terminator I have ever heard.
It was.
I know, right? It was clearly Skynet in the alpha stages.
It's almost like an anti-dystopian future. It still sounds dystopian for a variety of reasons, but they are so positive about it that they are basically changing the entire perception of what dystopia is or is not. So it's not cyberpunk, it's cyber cool. Now.
Yes, everybody. Welcome aboard.
Cyber slam dunk.
Welcome aboard this
cyber jive.
Welcome
Put on 90 sunglasses.
Everybody.
Radical.
Everybody. Welcome.
Let him speak.
Welcome aboard to the madness that is our readings of some of the utter crazy stuff that is written by a website by the name of Botnik. A program that uses text from the books and such that you put in to make a story that is...
Allegedly.
It's Robotnik's forgotten cousin.
Damn it, I was going to make joke about how the site was found by a man named R.O. Botnik.
Oh, gosh. So yeah, we originally were meant to be D&Ding tonight, but plans change as always with us. So here we are. I am your host of Archron, and I have brought several tired people with me on this mad train.
Tired? Who's tired? I'm not tired. I'm so full of tea that who knows what in it that I'm anti-tired.
I thought you said you had teeth.
Yes.
So you don't have teeth.
So start.
Interesting theory.
So yes.
He gasped in horror.
So yes. From that sheer madness of the opening address that is found on the site was written by a bot, so-calledly. And there are plenty
I don't believe it.
And there are plenty of others just like this. So, we are going to read some of these, for this one session of doing this for the thing. I'm only saying this because we are doing things now. We're doing them together, as a family.
I ain't related to you. I'm a fairy. That would make no sense.
Have you...
No. We have unmasked your true identity. You are the Dark Lord Fairies from my game of Metopia. And you're going to steal all of our faces and put them atop of monsters.
But why can't fairies be Dark Lords?
Because then they become changelings.
It worked for Zophar.
And then become edgelords.
So for the first thing we're going to be reading tonight, we are going to be reading this thing called Tingle Tinders as a palate cleanser, so to speak. It's not as interesting, but it's really short. But I thought, it's short enough for us to basically, just get a feel for this madness.
They're basically like fake Tinder profiles.
Get the ball rolling. I do like this image of a dark, angelic, or demonic being photoshopped into this very real photograph.
It's Mothman!
The Mothman is actually based on a urban legend, so to speak, in America. One town.
Yeah.
Specifically.
A cryptid or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually...
Cryptid. The word you're looking for is cryptid.
Yeah.
Cryptid, yes.
So, shall we get started then? Let us find our match, guys.
Fantastic.
So, who wishes to be Mothman, 51 years old?
May I?
You go.
Sure, go ahead.
No,
then you have to tell us whether you're going to swipe left or right.
I'd never use it, so I don't know which way to say is reject.
Left is deny, right is you're interested.
Mothman, age 51, 50 miles away, active 4 months ago.
I'm a beautiful mess of saliva and silly puns. I am utterly consumed by hopelessness, but I do manage to make love to my friends awkwardly. If you read this far, then do not contact me. Oh, he's a keeper. I'm definitely swiping.
Right.
Was it
Right,
left or right?
It's right is the keeper.
How do I swipe on the PC? I don't have a phone.
First you raise your hand to your screen and then you move it slightly to the right.
You had me at mess of saliva and silly puns.
Like I said, how am I supposed to swipe left or right if I'm looking at this on my computer?
Okay.
Use your imagination.
Let's look at the next bachelorette.
I thought it was an actual option, and this was an interactive fiction.
No, this isn't interactive, unfortunately. Shame.
It's okay. Next up, who shall read this lovely person?
I will.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Cortin, 37 years old, 10 miles away, active 20 minutes ago. I am a powerful Bigfoot sommelier. I enjoy cats, reading books on a wooden park bench, and muffin rolls. I know how to finish the sentence I'm writing.
Oh, how adorable. No. Swipe into the left.
No, this is Icy Pal's decision.
This is like Apple over again.
Well, he likes cats, reading, and muffins. That's an absolute key.
Muffin
Muffin
rock.
rock. Muffins made of actual rock. That's not edible.
It's a type of music.
Oh, it sounds like the worst music ever made, honestly.
Lovely.
Yeah. On to our next batch.
We should describe what the pictures are for
gosh.
these fake profile Tinders.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a
Well,
Bigfoot.
are you gonna post it in some capacity? You might as well.
I'm going to give a link to the stories if I do get to edit all of this. Oh, this next one seems like a really nice bachelor. I have to say, totally not a hack Photoshop job.
Okay, so I'll guess I'll read John then.
John.
Yeah. Wait. I have to say it correctly. John, air quotes included. 30 to 39 years old, 15 miles away. Active 65 million years ago.
Yes, it's a handsome man with a body of a T-Rex. So, okay.
Okay, I want to find human women to be alive with me. The living human women are going to continue to be alive and will not be food for an enormous dinosaur.
What is this nonsense? Who wrote this?
Well, he
A
sounds like a
dinosaur
trust.
that's hungry.
Well, What are you talking about? That is an extremely handsome man and sounds very reliable
I
and
know.
trustworthy.
I mean, look at his eyes. He's got. He swallows my soul.
And he will swallow you whole, for that matter.
Ooh, naughty!
Oh my!
Sadly, while I am tempted.
Wait! Is that Demonox?
No.
Is he
no.
like swallowing people?
No, it's not deep.
Is this what Demonox is doing right now instead of being here with us?
No.
Oh no. I'm swiping left while we're here, so on to the next bachelorette.
I guess I'll
Well-
get this one.
Well, you are the one who has the lady voice.
Tokumi. Age infinite.
Yeah. Yep.
4 miles away, active 9 seconds ago.
Wow.
I have no head. That's the first thing you notice about me. Other than that, I'm mostly just a physical manifestation of time. I like dancing to earth music and challenging my body to hold shape as I spasm in unabashed, authentic intensity. INFP, 420 friendly.
It's really just a picture of a mannequin without a head.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about her. She seems to have rather wooden personality.
Hey, but she's 420 blazing, so I guess that's a valid partner, you know.
Okay.
for
Guess that means she's got ahead of everyone else in that race.
Sadly, I would want someone to kiss. So,
I'm
Hey,
definitely swiping left on this one.
Guys, you don't need a mouth to
Mostly
kiss.
just a physical manifestation of
Oh
time.
my.
oh gosh. Okay.
So it's always time to kiss.
Okay. So the next one we have Bachelorette number.
I suppose this is me by cross-elimination.
Meow.
Alright. The picture, by the way, is a man just face-palming his forehead, looking at his phone or whatever. Neil, 34, 40 miles away. Active 3 hours ago. I mistakenly hit the hiking lifestyle too much. I'm mostly just looking for a map to my home. I'm super laid back and relaxed, or if you have any food, help! I'm very down to earth.
Oh boy, the next one. Oh no.
Straight to the point.
Well, right swipe or left swipe, Danton?
He really needs help.
But we are not going to.
But yeah, I'm not helping him, Celeb.
Yeah, I mean it's such a.
Oh, ice.
I mean it's a.
I'll resurrect him later.
No, he's clearly catfishing us, so you did the right thing.
Yeah, I mean he is obviously too much of a hassle of a project, so no.
Yes, I mean I'm not looking for a difficult relationship. I just got out of my abusive boyfriend, so I need something relaxed. A guy lost in the forest does not scream of relaxed or chill or reliable or any of those words, really.
Next, on to the next bachelorette.
I wish I was reading this one.
Oh no.
So who's going next?
Okay, I think we all took a go already, really.
We all took a turn, so I think it'd be fun if we just rolled a dice or something to decide it.
I'll go. Let me get a dice.
So, how many D5s do you have?
Well, D6 and re-roll 6.
Okay, so let me look in my dice bag here. There we go. Okay, I'm looking for a D6.
Yeah, so 1D4.
But that would mean I wouldn't get a turn, ever.
I know.
Okay, so...
It was a joke.
Okay, so... who wants to be what number, then?
Just do it in the order that they appear on the chat here.
Okay, I'll take a look at the chat, so...
So it would be like,
Dantan is 1, Devar is 2, I am 3, Madhog is 4, and Ross is 5.
Actually, it'd be totally different. It would be...
Everyone has
the
different.
little list on the side to the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me re-roll that. It didn't roll properly again, so let me move this to one side. Maybe that will...
We could just restart the circle from the beginning. We don't.
Yeah, but
really...
there's only 2 more left.
Okay, so
this is fair.
Okay. That'll be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be me then.
You're up.
Okay. Oh wait, no. Let me recount. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
oh my
Dante.
gosh!
Okay, Dante, it's you. I miscounted.
All right. I don't know how, but this is Devar we're talking about. Anyway. Go Sharks! 19!
Oh wow.
36,000 miles away. Active 1 minute ago.
Actually,
1 minute ago.
Yeah. Haunted shark from the deep down looking to attack new people who enjoy the simple things in life. Laughter, crossbones, and massive bubble phenomenon. No helicopters.
Okay, so the picture is, well, poorly photoshopped great white sharks seemingly leaping off from what I can only describe as a desktop wallpaper of an ocean with a surfer.
They don't sound too bad, but I'm not really looking for a long-range relationship with 36,000 miles.
Yeah, I mean,
Also, they are megalodons, clearly, and they have a bit of a reputation.
Yeah.
For being extinct.
Well, I like...
For being extremely big.
What do you think
That
they
might be
think
a
about
turn-on
breasts?
You want to say something, Danton, by the way?
I was waiting for everybody else to finish, but I like street sharks. So, ghost sharks by extension, swipe right.
Nice.
Okay.
Why? Why do you like street sharks? Did they abuse you when you were a child and you are in this toxic relationship to this very day?
If you watch Street Sharks, yeah, they abused you as a child.
No, listen. I did not watch Street Sharks, okay? I was a refined and cultured 7 years old. So, of course, I watched Extreme Dinosaurs.
Hell yeah! Extreme Dinosaurs!
Okay, so we have one more...
Actually, none of those cartoons actually aired in Finland. We only got the toys. and the awesome commercials.
Aw.
Yeah,
I'm so
I got the toys as well.
Okay.
In fairness, the commercials were probably much better than the cartoons themselves.
But I did get the greatest children's cartoon in all of the 90s, Biker Mice from Mars.
Okay, guys. One last bachelorette we have on here. And the one who will read this one will be... Okay, that's free. So here... Madhog.
Large truck star, 33 years old, 10 miles away, active 3 years ago. The picture is what I can only describe as the speed buggy in live action. Yes, that. I have no meat in my body. It is all car parts and magnetic knife-like teeth. If this is a bit too much for you, I'm down to take things slow. If you're into being fully consumed by my several metal mouths, then let's meet. I'm pretty sure there is a large market specifically for that.
And it's already trending.
Listen, people are trying to figure out ways to have sex with Transformers, and they have been trying to figure that out since the 80s. A Doom buggy here, that's no match for that.
Okay, so...
Well, they do have an exhaust port.
Okay, so, Madhog, would you go out with this lovely bachelorette?
I am not into cars, and I especially am not into Doom buggies.
Or
So,
giant
no.
metal mouths.
Yes, that's not
With
something that
magnetic teeth.
appeals to me specifically. And also, and this is very important, I am definitely not into war. So, swipe left.
All the weird cars from Futurama.
I wonder if I can meet the Daytona car. If I...
Daytona!
Because seriously, this pose, this picture in this, the car in this picture is in the same pose the Daytona car is in Fighters Mix.
Fighting Mega Mix with fights, yes.
Yeah, it's in that same pose.
God,
Yes.
someone else remembers Fighters Mega Mix. Oh my god.
I know, right? I know it, Ross. Okay, so
Candy for the win.
Okay, so that is the end of the Tinder lineup for our perusal, so to speak.
Definitely, they have been written by humans passing as bots.
Yeah, definitely. So, next up on the list, shall we read a television script, guys?
Yes, by all means.
Okay, so let us decide between some of these shows, then.
I haven't seen any of them, so I have no hat in this ring.
We're very sorry, Ross. Speaking of...
Yes, you totally, definitely missed out on any of these shows.
Speaking of Ross, how about a script of Friends?
Okay.
Find it in the link below, guys.
I think we've already decided. Okay.
In this one, we're going to essentially play roles, essentially.
Yes, essentially playing essentially.
Yes, who will play essentially, then?
I choose to play Definitelli. He's my favorite character.
Okay, let's...
I guess I'm Ross.
Well, Ross, I wasn't going to ask you, Ross, but since
It
you're...
was the role I was kind of born to play, I suppose.
Okay, so who wants to be Rachel, then?
Listen, guys. I have to be Chandler. I am totally a Chandler. Come on.
Can I be Joey?
Yes, you could be Joey Danton.
You can be the most obnoxious of the group. Yes, you can.
Okay, Icy Pal.
So we have Ross, Chandler, and Joey. That leaves Rachel, Monica, and Phoebe.
Yeah.
Phoebe.
Yeah, Phoebe.
Yep.
So that means one of us will have to play two roles, I think. I think so.
I'll be at least Phoebe.
Okay. I mean, you're crazy enough to be Phoebe anyway.
Thank you.
Okay, so that means I'll be Rachel and Monica then. Oh, funny enough, they're best friends. So I'm
Best
so,
friend.
And finally, someone has to be the narrator or the description.
yeah, the person who
I
describes.
can be that guy.
Okay, if you take that, you could have that role then, since you're the one who jumped for it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start reading by the title.
Friends, the one with the chimney shoes.
The chimney shoes.
That sounds about
like
right.
It sounds like an episode.
Int Monica's apartment.
Int means intern. Interiors, I should say.
I am reading it as it is written.
You don't know how scripts work, do you?
Okay, let's carry on, guys.
Rosa and Rachel enter, holding back of hot coffee between their stomachs.
Wait, reread that again, but read it
Yes.
properly, please.
Yes, so that we can
Okay.
understand it. You have an accent, after all.
Ross and Rachel enter, holding a bag of hot coffee between their stomachs.
Wait, Matt.
Of course they have hot coffee. They get all their hot coffee from that one coffee shop in Central
I'm
Park.
more concerned it's between their stomachs.
I'm more concerned it's a bag.
Must-
Just admit it. You kissed that barracuda. Just admit it.
Those
Wow.
damn barracudas coming into our country, stealing our jobs and our women.
Why?
Wow.
Why do it?
What?
Why do it? Chandler's dad is none of your business.
The last time I heard that phrase, my mother donated $6 million to Halloween. So yeah, I'm Chandler. Clap, clap, laughter, laughter.
Ross laughs hysterically. Ross laughs hysterically. At a picture of the female reproductive system, then leaves the kitchen.
It's in the
Oh, I
Chandler,
think they got my character pretty much spot on.
Chandler does a fake sound of triumph.
Yeah.
Opening credits.
Shut
Shut up, you all. You were too early. Theme song erupts. The friends enter the water, flicking each other until Ross becomes sad and Joey becomes Ross.
There is some David Lynchian metamorphosis going on in this script.
Joey was a changeling all along.
My God.
An umbrella opens and it is time for the umbrella dance.
Not more zombie apocalypse.
I'm singing in the rain.
Also that's
Singing in the rain.
What a glorious night as I'm singing again.
Let's continue.
Extra.
Joey looks satisfied and this is good.
I'm glad we established that.
The friends, they all look awkward, so it was not good enough. So what? The friends all hug each other on an outside couch.
Of course, it's a couch outside.
In Monica's apartment.
Interior, if you please.
Fine, be that way. Chandler dances into the apartment, breaking everything.
That sounds about Chandler.
Monica starts screaming incoherently from her bedroom. No, not that kind of screaming. The other kind. Still wrong. She opens the door and tries to imitate Chandler,
Hey,
who
I'm Chandler
instantly
Bing.
becomes depressed.
I am Chandler Bing.
Fine, I'm sorry. Chandler's dance is over. Chandler speaks in third person of himself, apparently. Okay.
Chandler exits and the audience is shocked. You are shocked.
Okay, well, the couch is a little bit torn. I can still act normal because I, Monica Geller, am not insane.
Exactly what an insane person would say.
Monica gives the couch a dead-eyed look and it instantly falls apart.
Spontaneously combusts.
She rolled a critical 20.
In the intimidation roll. Joey has been there the whole time, pretending to pretend to stir a bowl.
This is some Inception pretending.
Pretending to pretend. So what's actually stirring a bowl?
Wait, no peeping on the naked fat guy in the apartment over? This is the worst script of Friends ever.
Okay, it's just a... Okay, so next is Joey, because there's just the title there.
Yeah. Hey now, we have to stand up. I hate standing up.
Phoebe, who's in a fake dog. Phoebe, who's in a fake dog, enters from its head.
A fake dog what? Costume?
It sounds about right for Phoebe.
Hey you guys, I wanna come to the hospital with me for a little weird thing I'm gonna do there, yeah.
I have to baste a few things, and then do this whole thing where I can't believe you did something stupid!
At this point, you should expect it. It's on you.
This script is self-aware.
I can't either. I've got an audition for the part of Electric Francisco. How do my lips look? I need puckers.
Chandler enters again to be the king of heckles.
And you want my joke about your lips? Because I have one.
Good luck with your stupid name, Chandler.
Says
Your stupid name. Water breaks through the window and rushes into the French room. Joey looks flattered.
I guess Chet, the god of moisture, thinks I'm hot. Okay.
Okay.
Just imagine his teeth shining.
The Pepsodent smile.
Yeah.
Interior, large apartment bathroom. We are in laughter as Rachel puts on her bone cream.
I guess we are in laughter at that.
Monica and Phoebe stand in the shower eating a spoonful of breath cake.
What?
Listen, I remember the episode with the cheesecake, but never the breath cake. That must have escaped me.
You know what? Onion means love to me. It smells like every guy I want to marry. Is that weird?
Yes.
Yes.
Onion marriage?
Maybe.
Onion marriage? That's so vividly not okay. I just want some chimney shoes. Oh,
title drop!
Is anybody following the plot here?
No.
There's a plot?
There's a plot.
Usually a script is for a plot, yes.
I mean...
Oh, you sweet, innocent summer child.
Well, I actually do have lines later on I was about to say.
I don't want a sexy guy. I just want a guy who likes knitting, like for real.
Didn't No Ears Mark like to do that?
I just want a guy who likes knitting and has at least one ear.
Didn't One Ear Tyler like...
God damn you all, stop bragging! Interior, Joey's audition. Day.
Oh no.
Joey is auditioning for the part. He starts laying 6 on a slice of toast.
Laying 6 on a slice of toast. Oh yeah! Smoky sandwiches!
Joey starts crying in Spanish.
What? How do you cry in Spanish? I'm sorry.
Does anyone here speak any Spanish?
No.
I do not.
Does anyone cry?
Wow.
Hola, hola, mi amigos. Yo soy about to cry. Oh ho 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 ho. I guess I don't know.
And then Madhog was a Mexican Santa Claus.
No.
Joey realizes he's confused by sound he is making.
I made a stupid mistake.
The acting people loudly mock Joey with their eyes. Chandler burst into the studio, laughing about all the pesto he just ate.
That sounds like something he would do. I admit it.
Hey, at least it wasn't prosciutto.
Prosciutto! Yeah, I find the vending machine attractive. So what?
Ooh.
Drama.
I don't know.
What was in that vending machine?
Chimney.
I know a perfect good monster truck that you could find on Tinder.
There was no Tinder in the 90s.
Yeah, you had to actually
Look.
write and send it to magazines and hope someone wrote you back.
Yeah.
Emails still exist.
Okay.
There were rudimentary dating things online, but anyway.
Interior, Monica's apartment, evening. Thus enters the doorway, slipping on a Christmas wrapping.
Wow.
Oh no!
The friends point at his feet and gasp.
Oh, he's hurt.
Look at how large his feet are. Rox looks proudly at the friends and puts on sunglasses.
You can call me Mr. Emotions from now on.
To this script's credit, all of these people are in character so far.
The friends scream and cheer, except for Monica, who is hiding under the big box in the corner.
That sounds about right.
She's solid Monica, apparently.
I just cleaned Ross with a plastic brush. How did he get so much more slutty?
You don't know the half of it, sister.
Monica has a breakdown again and
it's only the third one in this episode. She's doing great.
and small Ross laughs hysterically from outside the box.
Oh, God.
Does that mean that small Ross has left the big Ross? Chandler slides into the room on his belly.
Could I be more snakes? Dun, 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 dun.
Snakes? Snakes? Snakes!
Ah! Snakes! Attacking me!
We had a box and now snakes. Clearly solid snake.
And now Ultimate Warrior added to the mix.
Why did it have to be snakes?
And now
That's
Indiana
delicious.
Jones. Listen, it's the trilogy now. Okay, it's the whole trilogy.
This script belongs in a museum.
Okay.
More like in a freak show.
Okay.
Interior, hospital, day. Phoebe and Ross are holding a lot.
Phoebe!
Damn it, stop having such a ridiculous, hard to pronounce names. Phoebe and Ross are holding a large tank of bandages while the doctors look on, shyly impressed.
What?
Shyly impressed? What?
Think of them.
Why was I thinking JoJo Bizarre's Adventure then?
Oh, this will be the best gift. My new pet fox has his birthday today. Yay! Oh my god!
When did you buy a vicious animal?
Whoa, that's a rude thing to say about a birthday boy. Holy shit! Ross gets the saddest we've ever seen Ross.
Oh, that's saying a lot. I mean, have you ever seen Ross? He's always sad more often than not.
I
Oh.
overslept, and now the museum is going to punish me by making me lonely.
That sounds about
Even
right.
more than he is now. Even more lonely than he is now. Jeez, okay. That's cruel.
It will be a very alone night in the museum.
Yeah, one night in a museum.
Yes, it's Night at the Museum starring Ross and Ben Stiller, I guess.
Phoebe and Ross look at the TV.
Phoebe!
Boo! Phoebe and Ross look at the TV in the hospital waiting room. Chandler and Joey appear on the screen.
Guys! It's me! Dio! I mean, Chandler! Hey!
Want some kind of trophy, Wango?
Wango? What?
You got mean, Ross.
Yeah, you're not a friend anymore. Dun, 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 dun. I'm still waiting for the chimney shoes. They were mentioned once and never again.
Ross screams in pain as he fades into nothing.
Ah!
Ross fades into nothing. I don't feel so good.
The obligatory Infinity War reference. Da-da-da-da-da. Interior, Central Park.
Central Perk.
Perk.
It's the name of the coffee
Yeah, the
shop.
coffee shop is
Central
called
Perk.
Central Perk.
Night. Phoebe's the one to watch here with her cordless guitar. The friends watch and the room of angry people watch as Phoebe is the song.
I would be angry too if Phoebe were the song, honestly.
Tunnel boy, my healthy boy in the dark. My tunnel boy said again he's never been to park. La 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 la, tunnel man.
Tunnel man.
Boo! Get off the meds. Or maybe start getting meds. Whichever your problem is.
Play Smelly Cat!
Gunther looks scared of Phoebe's song because the friends know it's about him.
Your friends are coming for you, Gunther. Better start running.
Joey gets up and hurries off to watch a woman kissing a bag of quarters. Wow, that woman must really love arcades.
Listen, it's New York. That's the punchline. It's New York.
Mm-hmm.
Badum-chi. The woman groans at Joey, laughing at his stupidity.
I didn't do anything.
It's
Oh.
Joey, actually,
Rachel.
that she's laughing at.
But I faded away from existence, if you remember.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
I no longer
is,
exist.
Rachel is clearly wearing a shirt that says Bulb Queen.
Well, I guess that's
Okay.
important. That's a detail.
How many queens does it take to change a light bulb?
Mm.
0.
They get everyone else to do it.
Exactly. But is that the bulb way? About Rachel and I have appointments to get our money stolen. Ooh, cracking is fun.
I actually would think this is actually from a Friends episode.
You know, this sentence right here, it's the embodiment of white privilege, if I ever saw one. That entire show is the embodiment of white privilege. Let's not mince words.
Phoebes, I don't have the time for this. My new boyfriend wedding Greg is going to the beach, and I need to give him a bottle of soda to throw at the birds.
At the birds.
Is that the same beach where many times was lifeguard for like one day?
Yes, Beachside is happening in the Friends universe. It is canon now.
Sure, good.
Monica exists, expertly waking up all the babies in the coffee shop. Joey returns to the couch, feeling like the worst Joey.
The worst joy. I would like to ask what the best joy is like. Jeez.
Story of my life. Everyone is a jerk and is busy gossiping about babysitters.
What?
Monica runs back in so fast that the window breaks and water rushes into the coffee shop.
Again.
Joey winks at the water knowingly and gives a sexy nod.
Oh my goodness!
Ooh, baby.
Oh my goodness! I found out! I got my own chimney shoes!
Yay! Conflict
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
resolved!
I still don't exist.
Rachel gets angry inside, thinking about the shoes, but instead starts proudly clapping.
Nah.
I can't clap if I don't exist.
The friends all start laughing at the idea of a cabinet full of romantic Russian flowers.
Is everyone just ignore the fact I cease to exist?
Yes.
Yeah.
The show would.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah.
hi, I'm Chandler.
By the way, yeah, I'm as the person who's reading this script, I reject this script because Joey does not say how you doing. Who does that?
How you doing?
Who does that?
How you doing, partner?
No, it's a catchphrase Joey used to say in Friends.
And then Joey as well.
Yeah, because Joey always looked at women and goes like, "Hey, how you doing?" He would say.
Yeah, there was no hit on women in this.
Can you believe Joy was supposed to be the dumb but handsome character? No, the idea that a guy like that gets laid, it's depressing for the rest of us.
Oh god. Okay.
He's like a cute, innocent, dumb puppy, and
And he tried to have his own spin-off show, which was simply
Yeah.
titled Joy, and it bombed, surprisingly, and by that I mean the exact opposite of that.
Yeah. Okay, so now with that script, we have other scripts that we can read.
This was fun, by the way. I just love revisiting Friends in any capacity to make fun of how dumb of a show it was.
Okay. Okay.
so one more.
So one more script to do.
X-Files.
Okay, we'll do X-Files. Okay, so that would leave then who shall be Mulder and who shall be Scully in this script then?
I think we only have 2 roles to fill out, unless you have Skinner in this,
Okay.
but no.
Well, we have Mulder, Scully, and the narrator.
Okay, you know what? Ross and Madhog, you play Mulder and Scully, so I mean, you two work well together.
Okay, okay, sure, why not?
You can decide which one you want to be.
I guess I will be Scully.
Scully's
Sure.
the woman.
Well, there's only one person here whose voice apparently sounds like a woman.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, I know. Trust me.
No, I was talking about Ross.
Oh yeah, because
Don't you remember the story?
yes, I remember the story.
Besides, Devar, you sound like a 90s action hero.
Me? No.
No,
No!
no.
Exactly.
No!
Okay, so this is okay. I'll do the narration of this one. The X-Files, S0XE1, coveralls, external museum garage.
Exterior.
Exterior museum garage. Nightfall. A man wearing rubber gloves and office trash, leaning against a large blue environment. Alien baby begins screaming.
Oh my god! It's like...
That is definitely an episode of X-Files.
Yes, it is. I was going to say.
Cut 2. Interior, the dorm room.
A room with a door in it, imagine
Yeah, a
that.
dorm.
No,
Door
it's
in the
a
middle of it.
it's a room filled with doors.
The phone rings through the computer. Mulder nods at the computer. Door slides open.
Yeah, I know what you're up to, computer. I'm watching you.
I didn't know the Skype had been invented yet. Because how else is phone going to ring from the computer?
Mulder nods at the door.
The door's in on it!
I know what you're up to, door. I'm watching you.
Scully sighs into the office. Mulder points to Scully. He nods at Scully.
It is true, though. He nods at everyone. That's most of what he does.
Yes, I'm getting the real feeling that Mulder really likes nodding. Nod.
The old woman that just got off the phone with me is a ghost, and I'm guessing that's an ex-spy.
Look, Agent, that is science. Believe it or not.
Yes, the ghost lady is a science.
Well, that was basically the entire X-Files series. Good night, everybody.
Exactly. Don't you think that God is the best?
What?
Where does that come from?
That's the
Well-
only thing I've heard.
Mulder nods.
The only thing.
Mulder nods and crawls outside into a car. Cut to interior Scully's knife office.
What?
It's an office full of knives.
Okay, apparently
It's a office made of
apparently
knives.
Ross. Okay, so Ross, it seems like you're playing a Yandere Scully.
Does she have a throne made of swords? Like
No,
in Game of
no,
Thrones?
no.
It's not made of knives. It's a lot less impressive and a lot stabbier.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a stool.
She watched Game of Thrones and really liked the aesthetic of that throne and decided to just expand
Okay,
upon
okay.
the
No,
idea.
she could not have possibly watched the Game of Thrones in 1994, but she definitely must have read the books.
Okay.
Aliens, Madhog.
Oh yes, and time travel.
Time traveling
That's-
aliens.
No. Just aliens. No time travel.
Oh yes, that's
just aliens.
more obvious,
Okay, we're
of
never
course.
gonna get through this.
Everything
Guys,
is aliens.
Mulder. Okay, Scully's knife office. Mulder enters, followed by a cop. The cop looks at Scully. The cop is Scully.
It gets better.
Scully, wearing a potato, knocks Mulder slightly on the bottom.
Do you not see all this UST between them?
Is this a metaphor for sex?
Again?
Would you say this case involves some sort of phenomenon?
Just a weatherman, Mulder. No one who we should talk about.
I am not clairvoyant, Scully. My sister disappeared down the drain. So I remember a slightly different story, but okay. Just another 40 years of general mean facts. I'm sorry.
All
Is
the
he
facts are what I mean.
I'm sorry. Is he writing a BuzzFeed article?
No. This is the crossover episode with Stephen King's It.
Oh no. Mulder and Scully violently laugh at a frame.
Laugh, Scully.
The frame splits down the middle to reveal.
No, it spills down.
Oh, spilts down the middle to reveal a diagram. The diagram is a picture of Scully looking terrified.
Wait, how is a diagram a picture of... Oh, whatever.
Let's go to the hospital.
Is this Silent Hill now?
Rainbow cut to Sully. It's lying motionless in her car.
Rainbow Cat? Why Rainbow Cat?
Wow, that escalated quickly.
The continuity of this script is astounding.
Smoke, Mulder. Smoke and speak. Speak of what happened here, and ignore the obvious while simultaneously smoking.
What?
Scully is now the cigarette man. I can't remember who the character's exact name anymore.
Scully turns around and attacks a man wearing blue coveralls. He is very upset.
Tiger drop.
I would be
or-
too.
Convince me that the government kidnapped you.
Okay, this is that one meme in which Scully is sitting on a chair. On the table, there is a sign that says, You've not been kidnapped by the government.
Change my mind.
Change my mind.
Mulder gets out of the water cooler. Scully sighs.
Okay. Either that water cooler is really big or Mulder is really small.
That's very impressive, either way.
Scully sighs and starts to write on his face. Mulder looks up.
Let's hope it's not a permanent mark.
It's just what we feared. The government did this.
What?
I feel that the dialogues don't reflect the actions that are being taken.
Mulder turns.
Or they're just trying to convince themselves, like the guy who shoots a person goes like, who would do this?
Okay.
The
Yes.
government with aliens.
Mulder turns and crawls out through the window. Scully sighs and hangs a small bag of goo over a wine glass. It beeps twice.
It's a bomb.
Cut 2.
Oh my
Cut
gosh.
2. Exterior. Forest out of doors.
What kind of forest has no doors?
Is a forest made of doors? Or
No, it's forest that has run out of doors. Oh, does that mean that the forest was inside and then
Or maybe
went
it's just
out?
a forest outside of doors. I don't know. Or maybe it has something to do with the band
Oh,
Doors.
here we go, guys. The alien smashes a passenger's face. Elevator dings open. What?
Ding!
In a forest.
Yep. Makes so much fun.
Cut 2.
Aliens, man.
Oh my
Hey.
gosh. Cut 2.
Well, that was a nice scene.
Okay, cut 2. Inside the Pueblo cavern, a
Ole!
shadowy figure undresses Mulder with its lights for eyes.
What?
Let's get a picture of
What?
Yeah, that would be my reaction.
Picture of the lights for eyes or undressed Mulder.
They get into their camera and it breaks.
Well, of course it would break in your
We're
when
gonna
you
be
try to get
arrested.
into it.
We're going to be arrested, I should say.
Suddenly, Mulder clears his throat uncomfortably and looks at his father, who has a small smile and a large blood-soaked wound.
Why is he smiling then?
What is his father doing there suddenly?
With the alien with lights.
You know,
I-
sadly, this is actually one of the least confusing scripts for X-Files that I ever looked at.
The very sad thing is, I agree.
Oh gosh.
Yes.
You're going to listen to me, sir. I need you to take us to the hospital for a while, because we're in Silent Hill now, all of a sudden.
Haloperidol is a lethal poison you can see through the window.
What?
Can you tell Mulder that I think it's beautiful?
What?
The poison or Mulder? Are you referring to which one of these?
Oh, Mulder's dad.
I am not Mulder. I am actually two agents parked outside the office.
Oh my gosh.
Oh wait, it's even better with that.
The funny thing is that haloperidol is an actual medicine
Yes.
Meant
I believe.
to-
Okay.
meant to cure, among other things, schizophrenia and psychosis.
Okay, then you understand how serious this is.
Nothing about this is serious.
Or maybe everything about this is serious.
I'm sorry, I can't deliver every line like I'm bored out of my fucking mind. Obviously can't play the character properly.
Oh my
Cut
gosh.
2. Interior cigarette house.
The cigarette house, is it anything like the dye house?
Mulder enters with a newspaper man. They begin blaring music and sounds of mooing.
God damn those cow rockers.
This is like that episode of Darkwing Duck, which was a parody of Twin Peaks. Anyway, New Hampshire is a lie!
I knew it all along.
The entire city of New Hampshire is a lie,
There's
apparently.
an entire state.
The entire state is a lie,
Yes.
okay. Even better.
The truth has been revealed finally.
Well, if you believe conspiracy theorists, Finland is a lie and doesn't actually exist.
Well, I am yet to see proof of that.
Carry on, Ross.
And Matties.
Mulder, those files from Betsy's apartment filled my car. Cut back on the radio signals.
Sure. I'll do just that.
Was that a fart joke?
Boo! Boo!
Listen, the delivery was spectacular, though. Come on.
Yeah.
Relax. It's not like it's a bad place for sushi.
Piece of sushi.
Bad piece.
A bad piece of sushi. You know what? It sounded better when I said place of sushi. You know
Yeah,
what?
it's fish of fish, yes.
But we already contacted everyone at the zoo, and they were fake people.
What were they, all gorillas?
Fake
Mulder nods and crawls through an old orchard. Cut 2. Mulder opens up to a man in the bar.
You know, I never thought I'd like a human flesh, but I do! I do! Twice. And if you think it's ridiculous, I think you're mistaken.
What?
Don't judge my alimentary habits.
Cut 2. Dark interior. Dark car at Jimmy's apartment.
Dark car.
Dark car
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Next we'll be cutting to Dark Side on a couch.
Ooh.
Helicopters are rapidly approaching the car. Scully gets out and pushes a man in black. Mulder looks back at the chimp from the window.
At the chip from the window.
I knew it!
It's from those fake people from the zoo. They were chimps all along.
But I thought the lethal poison was a thing, though. Was the chimp also the lethal poison? Whatever. Staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive.
No.
Yes, and I'll prove it's not a hoax. Monkeys do have vestigial tails. What?
Who cares?
Is this Madhog's fanfiction?
No.
No, my fanfiction has better structure than this. But then again, this is meant to be funny, so there I go.
Your theories are for the fish. The cause of death was a spaceship Mulder. Spaceship man's body is obviously all over the entire museum grounds.
So, wait, the murderer was an entire spaceship with a knife and a chimp? Okay.
This is the weirdest Cluedo I've ever played.
Listen, at least we are being given a actual explanation of something.
Kind of.
It's a conspiracy! Column. If pizza was the problem, literally anyone eating chickens would need a complete autopsy. The pizza, Scully! Eat it!
How often do people order pizza with chicken on it?
Mulder,
Never.
that's not true. Your father and mother killed all those. Your father and mother killed all those people with immunodeficiencies. It was a normal idea to a prisoner.
What?
Yes, the prisoner's dilemma, to kill or be killed with chicken pizza, I guess. Don't you say that. I was kidding about the X-File. Leave me with your husband.
What?
What?
But Mulder, you are the husband.
You are
Okay,
Mulder, you are the husbands.
Okay, I have to get back to my scientific achievements anyway.
Oh, shit.
Mulder looks like a hearse.
The medical records indicate that I do crime now.
Oh.
Okay, cut 2.
Do
Cut 2. Exterior mountain scene.
This is the best.
Mulder is sitting in
Mulder
Mulder is sitting in a trance. Scully enters the house carrying the scene.
Oh, yes, she carries the entire scene with her acting.
Well, she has to when Mulder is just sitting in a trance.
Mulder, what is fiction?
What a question.
Think about it, Scully. What are we but an animal living inside the body of Agent Mulder?
Truly,
Oh God.
this is deep.
Mulder nods at a picture of his chest.
Nod, the almighty Nod.
This is honestly the best parody of X-Files, intentional parody of X-Files I've ever read. I love every moment of this.
Hard part is trying to deliver my lines so straight-laced because no one ever fucking shows an emotion in the show.
Yeah.
You're saying that you happen to get the tattoo on your knees in a parking garage. I mean, it's a dead cow. Why would you want that?
Men are infected with an emptiness. You know that. Crawling in my skin.
Speaking of your esophagus,
Didn't believe there was any
I
mention of
learned
it.
down the street? You're lying about the boy you got the waterbed from. He's not a botanist, and he fed his fish this morning.
The script is somehow even more scatterbrained than the Friends script from earlier, and that's saying something.
Okay.
I feel like I'm watching X-Files parody in an Animaniacs episode.
Oh, God.
Yes,
Okay.
that would be great.
Okay. It's not a cut to this time. It's a wipe to. Interior Office of General Francis.
Francis, what are you doing here?
Oh yeah.
Von
Now,
Frostreaver?
seriously, what are you doing here? That's our real question. What the heck are you doing here?
The computer,
This-
alien doctors are looking for a moment of tense silence.
They are waiting for it.
Captain Toby is completely cool and confident now. He turns around to the window.
It's
And
the
she-
poison and the chimp and the spaceship all at once.
Cut to black. To be continued.
No, I happen to know who Captain Turdy is. Turby.
What did that have to do with General Francis?
And what's up with chicken pizza? That is the biggest mystery of all.
Oh gosh.
Speaking of your esophagus,
Oh gosh. That was absolutely amazingly hilarious.
Yes.
I think the best line,
Listen,
the medical
listen.
records indicate that I do cry. I think that's the best line I've heard in a long time.
But what happened to all those fake people at the zoo?
I don't know
Fake
which
news.
one I like the most. This is also really well done. The writers here are very talented, I have to say. They have a knack for proper, nonsensical, absurdist comedy, the likes of which I haven't seen in a while. This is legitimately good and funny.
Yeah. It's
This site is a
It's
treasure.
quite amusing. Since Ross will be going in a few minutes, I think this Wikipedia article to see him off would be a funny one to go with.
Indeed.
Which Ross can read.
This is definitely my last one.
Yeah, it's why I've decided to save this for you, Ross.
Mario from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. This article is about the video game character for a platform game series featuring this character, See Super Mario.
That's the
This is
usual
very
blurb.
standard stuff so far. Yes, Mario, Japanese, Hepburn Mario.
What?
Okay, other pronunciations, is a fictional jerk. He is a Norwegian carpenter.
No, he's
Who
Norwegian.
mistreats Norwegian carpenter. Norwegian carpenter.
It's misspelled, Ross. That's the joke.
Okay. Norwegian carpenters who mistreats women.
Damn those Norwegians.
Blue overalls with yellow buttons are the classic outfit of Mario. Super Darkness is purchasable with the golden coins.
Wow.
Super Darkness is purchasable,
Well-
huh?
Well, I'm sure as the Dark Lord, you know all
Fairies.
about Super Darkness.
The sad thing about Wikipedia is that anybody could actually get in and edit these articles to say whatever they wanted
Yeah.
to.
I know.
Yeah.
This could be what it actually looks like. After multiple kidnappings, Mario vandalizes and pollutes the entire island using a magic paintbrush. Wow. The facial expressions of Luigi across her Hollywood face reveal a deep disapproval.
Wait, Luigi was a woman all along?
Mario eventually confronts Luigi and power troopers into him. Both of them then die.
Oh, okay.
Well, that was
Alright.
a short story. Good night,
After
everybody.
life is restored and multiple battles against each other, Mario and Luigi time ride several leagues into outer space, where a heated argument is all that awaits. This transforms Luigi, and Mario, an idea grows. Superstar Baseball starring protagonist Mario.
That sounds about right.
Superstar
Mario
Baseball
evolves.
is Mario's baby. Mario will appear shirtless in the game center stage. In the game, Golden Boy Mario has a major role and plays on a team of all-time super authorities.
Look, so many reference links to that.
The game causes Mario to grow larger, eviling him. Miyamoto commented that he had to rescue his creation. He would be upset.
But, yeah, I mean...
That if he had to rescue his creation, he would be upset. Villains. Mr. Mushroom Lunch is the most successful Mario anti-hero in franchise history. He is considered to be the most popular video game character in history. The girlfriend of Mr. Mushroom Lunch was previously a Mario girlfriend.
Not
Wow.
Mario's girlfriend, a Mario girlfriend.
Because...
So was Mario the girlfriend?
Take care, Ross, and hope you had fun with this.
Dark Lord Fairies retreats to Slumberland, where fairies can be Dark Lords.
See you around.
Take care.
Yes, yeah.
Bye.
Enjoy Fairyland.
Bye.
Should we read another one?
Should we read one or two more, you think?
I'd say one more, and then we can call it a
Okay,
night.
so we have
Yeah.
Scrubs, Star Trek, Seinfeld, two of them.
Oh, they're all good, though. Oh,
I vote for Star Trek.
I want Scrubs.
They're both good though.
Yeah, I mean, Scrubs seems like it's going to be a short script, so let's see what we'll get with Scrubs, and then, we'll see if we can do Star Trek afterwards, maybe. Or would you rather do it the other way
Okay.
around?
The Star Trek seems to be somewhat long.
Alright, we'll do Scrubs first then. Just see where we go from there.
I've got it
I
open.
do not know which characters we'll
Yes.
see in this, because there's a lot of them in Scrubs.
Got JD narration,
The
JD himself, janitor,
Yeah.
bunch of patient,
patient,
Turk, of course, Carla and Elliot.
Dr. Cox.
Dr. Cox,
Dr. Cox.
Cox.
Okay,
Elliot, Carla. Dear God, how many characters? There are a lot
I
of
told you.
characters here.
Scrubs had a lot of characters in the show.
Let's decide on while we go through, since there's quite a lot of characters.
Yes.
Mhm.
Also, JD's narration shall be separate from JD for the laughs. Okay.
Separate JD.
Okay, so who wants to be the person who reads the actual script between the lines?
Can I be JD narration?
Yeah, sure, you can be JD narration, at least, Madhog. Danton, would you
guess-
like to be the script reader?
Yes, I'll read the script. I was going to suggest it since I haven't done it yet. Exterior. Well, shall I start actually
Yes.
now? Alright.
Shouldn't we first decide who are the rest of the characters before we actually start?
Well, we'll decide on
Let's-
the way. Actually, read the very top first.
Scrubs. SOXE1.
Season
Zero.
0X episode 1?
Yes, pretty much season 0, episode 1.
Exterior. Outside of Sacred Heart Hospital. Dr. Carr pulls up and hugs.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I have to read that again. Dr. Carr pulls up and hugs to the nurses.
Oh my god.
Hug.
Oh my god.
Is he related to that Bucky on Tinder side?
We are starting so strong with this.
All right. I'm sorry, I just got stunned for a moment. Dr. Carr crashes into JD, but not the JD. What? Did he crash into JD or not?
Not the JD that matters.
That matters.
Yeah.
Music plays as everywhere waves inward.
Oh no, the universe is imploding.
Oh no, it's the musical episode.
I love that episode. The hospital entrance has a large pile of orange soda, which the janitor stands before. That sounds like him.
Yes.
Threatening the others away from it using his beaker of hospital juice. JD smiles.
The best part of being a doctor is your janitor is good. That's true. That's important.
Okay, who shall be JD, the main character then?
That'll be either you or Icy Pal.
Isopal, you be JD then.
Okay, I have no idea what he really sounds. So
How he sounds like
be
this.
doing my
Remember
best.
Zach Braff?
Who?
No, okay, never mind. Just talk like.
The Zach Braff that actually matters.
Yes.
Now, I think the janitor's pretending to be a kidney donor. We need to stop the machine.
we need to fight against the machine, I guess.
You're a quack smudge on these lockers called life. No one in the middle of a busy day would like you, and I don't either.
Ooh, that's harsh.
You are the mean janitor. You've got all the John Dorian potential with none of the flowers and dead dogs. So the narrator is JD, the janitor is JD, the Dr. Krog crashed into JD.
But not the JD that matters.
Carry on.
So is this just JD is the world?
JD is everything. JD is life.
Mm-hmm.
JD leaves to cut a patient.
Check.
No, that's not what he does. He's not a surgeon.
Yeah. Interior operating room. Totally awake, the patient nurses JD.
Oh my.
JD nurses a new mother, while Turk is explaining fingers to a confused Dr. Kelso.
Okay. Oh, okay. If Dr. Kelso is a line, it's mine.
Okay.
JD narration.
All right. Sometimes you have to break a patient to help yourself.
All
It's
these
funny.
organs of such a high price on the black
No,
market.
honestly, reading this and with this particular voice, it does sound like the rambling of a psychopath.
I was going to say that the voice you've chosen suits this narration.
Yes,
Yeah, you sound like Dr. Danny.
yes, it's intended. My Dr. Danny from Angels of Death was originally the Mad Father from Mad Father, which was originally the big brother from Mogeko Castle.
Oh,
Anyway,
It's all connected.
they're all the same character, really. It's funny how a bunch of doctors don't know that.
What, breaking a patient to help yourself? Yeah, I think.
So
Yes,
who's going to be
that.
patient then?
I think it's now the Var's turn to be all the not important
Does
people.
that chart tell you that my mom hated the ocean doctor?
More.
What?
Ocean Doctor?
Does it say?
What is an ocean doctor?
Does it say where my little brother got his nachos at?
You are,
You're also
Okay.
JD. I see.
Yeah, I know. You are so sick, so
No,
I decided
you read
to
it
grab
wrong. You read it
What?
right, actually.
Oh.
You
Sorry.
are.
You are sick, so I decided to grab a beer with your family and watch what you do. Eggs are the new medication, and so far I feel very alive.
Your name is Dr. Kayak Paddle, but if you act like a giant electric melon, I'm going to consider your opinion.
I think you're in the right place.
I knew I could always count on life support to keep a patient from getting too serious.
Yeah, his hand is closing towards the plug.
Yes, all that laughing gas the life
you know-
support system is pumping on the patient is keeping him not too serious.
Uh-oh, here comes the real star of the show.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Cox walks through the window, knocking the confused patient on the head.
Yeah!
Well,
yeah.
at least he didn't crawl through it like what a Mulder would have done.
I'm a doctor. Hell, I care about the gallbladder.
The what now?
Gallbladder.
Okay,
Don't ask. Don't
Doctor-
ask.
Dr.
I will
Cox,
not.
Dr. Cox licks his pen and finds it tastes broken. You should probably
Like his-
stop.
Yes, like his marriage.
Ooh.
He tosses the pen in his mouth and coughs up the janitor.
What?
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 Wait, what?
The pen turned into a janitor.
The janitor scrubs the patient while Dr. Cox stands by watching DD and Turk on TV. Scrubs is
What?
on.
Oh, this
Oh
is
my
so
God, this Inception.
meta-textual now, all of a sudden. The show was very much openly like that.
Interior TV in the patient's room. Scrubs.
And that's when I realized everything about my new black machine. It was a huge mistake.
Hey man, I'm just saying that her shoulders were there and you know it.
Can't you just tell me how to kiss my lady? My lady is the eel I bought from the narcoleptic. I have so many questions.
Elliot and Carla enter.
Perfect timing.
So who do you want to be, Devar, since you haven't had a turn yet?
I'll be Carla then.
Who wants to be Elliot then?
I'll be Elliot.
Okay,
Just sound neurotic as much as possible.
Just go to the bathroom and find some aloe. Wait, what is Riley doing here?
He's selling it to everyone in the hospital.
Well, I guess he have to since he already sold everyone in the police force. I'll go get the scalpel. Oh my god, this is so great. I'm a doctor!
Yes,
Point on.
and you're also Republican.
You think the nurses will forgive you for having a little sexy brunch in the emergency room? A lot of married couples have to go to the cemetery to have sex. It's not a big deal.
What?
You know what?
I don't get it either.
Not touching that.
Yeah. Dr. Cox and Dr. Kelso enter. You're not invited to my muscle room. You and I need to talk about your gigantic diaper of You and I need to talk about your gigantic diaper problem. Hey, Kelso, I have a plan. Vomit in my eyes. I'm going to stand here. Go!
That does sound like one of their banters.
Everyone freezes in horror as Carla excitedly shoves a pipe up Dr. Kelso's nostril. Wow, that got dark all of a sudden.
Why was she so excited about that?
JD narration, Madhog?
I was expecting to hear the punchline to that, but it never came.
You are
Sadly.
expecting too much.
It never came. Oh well. Man standing in the corner's my favorite thing. There's no comma there. Okay. Just be subtle and quiet and project an image of a cool guy who's gonna look stunning.
Bambi, you're married to the job, but you should be engaged to Dr. Riviera.
Who?
I don't remember that.
No,
Unless it's Dr. Nick Riviera.
Ah, right. Look, newbie, you look ridiculous talking about anything. Better get ready to run away from me while I eat cupcakes and demonstrate how to have painfully evocative sex. Jeez, I can't read.
Somehow I'm getting a feeling that we are reading some of the weirdest Cards Against Humanity white cards.
Yes. Dr. Kelso turns off the light. Turk comes out of the elevator and finds him in the dark. The camera zooms in on Dr. Kelso, who dabs.
What? No! Okay, this proves it. This was written by a human. Come on.
Dr. Cox presses a button and turns into JD. Elliot runs in and scurries behind the hospital bed. JD ignores Elliot because the room is now full of kissing ostriches.
What?
Yes, of course.
That's impossible. Ostriches don't have lips.
And of course, like any other Scrubs episode, it ends on a JD inner monologue to reiterate what the theming of the entire episode has been up to this point. The show in general.
Yeah, I meant
okay. The truth is, every patient suffers from dementia.
I think everyone in the script suffers from dementia.
I am not going to change all that. You'd know that if you worked in a hospital. What is a hospital? A miserable little pile of secrets. A hospital is a lot like high school. The most amazing man is dying, and you're the only one who wants to steal stuff from his dad. just like high school.
Yeah.
JD, do you want to talk about your childhood?
Being in a hospital is a lot like being in a sorority. You have greasers and surgeons. And even though it sucks about Dr. Tapioca, I am not even that sad.
JD exits smugly, echoing, fades out.
Oh.
Smug. Well,
this is disappointing.
Smug.
Dr. Kelso didn't get a line.
Yes, that's the biggest, that's the most upset I've been in a while, let me tell you.
I reject this script as well, then. Okay, this has, been the worst episodes that have been written for one reason or another.
Right then, I guess that will be all for tonight.
If everyone wants to end here tonight, then that's fine.
If others want to finish, I am okay with that.
I don't mind if that's what everyone else wants to do.
No, I don't mind either. I'm just leaving it all up to you, essentially.
Because there was that Star Trek one that we kept.
You know,
going.
we can always come back to this in the future.
Yeah, I suppose. It is a bit long from looking at it.
So, with that said, folks, I hope you enjoyed some of these readings, and it was... some of these I've not seen before. I mean, I'm surprised that the Harry Potter one took off as well as it did and none of the others, to be honest. Because you would have thought someone would have read some of these, especially the X-Files one, at least.
Yeah, the X-Files was probably the best one.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, the X-Files one was definitely the best one of the lot of these scripts. It had everything.
Including chips pretend to be humans.
And chicken pizzas.
And a room, and a knife room.
Exactly.
And Mulder crawling everywhere.
And nodding.
Yes.
And his dad smiling with a bloody wound.
Yeah, a blood-soaked wound. So, yeah, this has been an amusing night, I guess. So, thank you for joining us, and hope you all enjoyed some of these readings that we did. And, yeah, I have no proper outro, so go home.
But I am home.
Then leave, and then go home.
No.
Dun, 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 dun.